Okay, so this video is to show you how we are going to generate an invoice for the customer for your WooCommerce website, and how the invoice basically will have a look, how to do the settings or to customize the invoice as per you want it, if you want your logo to be there or not to be there. So the process will be the same. You will have to log in to your website URL, which is this, and then type WP admin, hit enter. So once you hit enter, you put your username and your password like we did in our earlier video to log into our dashboard of the WordPress website. And once we do that, we are going to WooCommerce. When we go to WooCommerce, you can see if you have an order there. So generally, whenever there is a new order placed on your website, you will get an email for the same. So you will have to come back, log into your dashboard backend, and you see here there will be one order. So if I click that, the order will be there and it will show processing. So you have to go ahead and open it, see. Once you have done the shipping and the process, you have to change the status to the completed status. That I will show you later on. Right now I am just trying to show you how the invoice part will work. So on the WooCommerce option, you select PDF invoices, which is right here. The PDF invoices, this is the settings that you have to customize. So how do you want to view the PDF? Open the PDF in the new browser window, or you want to give a download option. So I'll just keep it to open in the new browser. And then we are choosing a simple template here. You can choose the paper size, how you want your invoice to be, a letter or a A4 size. And then here's the option of uploading your logo, which I have already uploaded. So if you want to upload some other image here instead of this, you go to set image, and you have the option of uploading a file from your computer by clicking select file, or if there is already a file which is loaded on your WordPress website. So I have already have your logo here, which I have selected, this one, and then say set image. So it comes here, and how much bigger you want. If you want it to be 2 centimeters, then you have to write that. I think 3 should be okay, because, and then you can write your shop name here, which I've already written. If you want to write your shop address, you can go ahead and put it in here. And then any specific message you want to show on your invoice footer, maybe thank you for shopping with us, or thank you for buying purchase of the book, and any terms and conditions that you have, you can put it here. Once you do all of that, you go ahead and say save changes. So this is how you customize your invoice. Now once that is done, that was on the general tab. You move on to documents. There you will have an option of even the packaging slip, that you go ahead and print it. The packaging slip, like anything you order from Amazon, you get a packaging slip along with the items that you order, right? So that option will be here in the packaging slip. It's taking long time, I don't know. Anyway, so basically this is how you set your invoice. And let me try one more time if I can show you the packaging slip. Yeah, so when you click on documents, you have your packaging slip option here, how you want to set that. So if you enable it, you will get a packaging slip already ready to print once you have an order. So I enable it, and you want to attach your packaging slip when the order is completed. That's when you change your, actually whenever you get a new order, you will get an email. Here it says new order email, and if there is a processing order which is showing, which means the payment is successful, and now you have to go ahead and open the order and mark it as completed after you have shipped it to the customer. And then you have display email address. If you want to display the email address of the customer on the packaging slip, always display the shipping address, I say always. and phone number. So these three things will be there on the packaging slip: the shipping address of the customer, the email, and the phone number. And display invoice date, which will be the order date, and display invoice number. Now over here you have the option of selecting the invoice number. Invoice number will be 1, 2, 3, whatever. So right now we already have one order which is there, the test order which I had placed, so that is why it was showing 2. Here you can write any prefix. If you want to write Dream Books, so the invoice number will become Dream Books 1, Dream Books 2. Right now I'm not mentioning, I'm just mentioning invoice number 1, invoice number 2. And then here you have the option of resetting invoice number yearly. So if you click this, every year your invoice number will get reset to 1, 2, 3 again. Then allow my invoice download. So when do you want the invoice to be downloaded? Only when the invoice is completed or created in the email, or you have an option of saying always, never, only for specific orders. So I will choose this option: only when an invoice is already created or emailed to the customer, we can download the invoice. And we are disabling the invoice option for free orders, and always use the most current settings. I have enabled this, and I click save changes. So these are your packaging slips and your invoice settings. So let's go ahead and I will show you how your invoice will look. So I have already created one test order here, which is this. So this order is showing in processing. That means somebody came to your website, placed an order, made a payment. So now this order is in processing state for you to go ahead and action on. So you click on orders, you click on that particular order, it will open up. It will show you customer's shipping address, it will show you its billing address, and it will show you the invoice number and all these things right here. So basically you will also see an option over here which will be a PDF invoice. So when you click there, you can see how the invoice will be mailed to the customer. It will be emailed once you mark the order as completed. So this is the invoice. This is how the invoice will look like, and I will go ahead and store this here. And then you also have an option of packaging slip. So once I click that, the packaging slip will open for you. So what you can do is go ahead and print it, and when you're ready to ship, you have a print option, you can print it, and when you're ready to ship the items to the customer, you put this packaging slip in that package and ship it to the customer, just like you get your Amazon orders. And then once you have you're ready to ship the order, and uh, you printed out your packaging slip and your invoice, which will get automatically emailed to the customer once you mark the order as completed. So the status was in processing. If you want to go ahead and mark it as completed, you mark it as completed, and then you go down and see if everything is okay, and then just click update. Once you mark the order completed, what will happen is the customer will receive the email saying that his order is shipped, and he will also get a invoice which was there here. He will get it in his email. So that's how your invoice looks, and that's how the invoice will get emailed to the customer. So when you marked your order completed and clicked update, it got updated. So when you go to your orders now, you will be checking the status shows completed, and then you have to log out from your website. So this is how the part was for the invoice and the packaging slip printing. Thank you.